ゃ本音合間に覗かせて空っぽ釣れないままこのままゆらゆら瞬きするたびに歪んだままで歪んだふりしたそっと数合わせるついた嘘の顔賢く見せても肝心なことは言えなくて冷たい視線だけで
Topic today is Kagoshima, located at the southernmost tip of Kyushu Island, Kagoshima. This is where my family stayed for almost 2 years, from 1980 to 1982.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to welcome you on board today's flight.
Hello everyone who has been listening to the channel at Daily Life Podcast. Today I would like to talk about the topic Kagoshima. Eat and relax at the southern gate of Japan, located at the southernmost tip of Kyushu Island, Kagoshima. Japan, boasting a distinct culture, unique cuisine and volcanic climate, this area offers many beautiful sights and flavors to enjoy. Luckily for travelers, the Kyushu Shinkansen line connecting Kagoshima to mainland Japan has launched, making it easier than ever to get to Kagoshima quickly, comfortably, and in style. Passengers with reserved seats and select N700 series trains connecting Kagoshima and Shinosaka can enjoy elegant Japanese-style interiors, complete with birchwood tables and hard maple handrails. The Mizuho Shinkansen service allows Kagoshima to be reached in about 3 hours and 45 minutes from Shin Osaka Station, the gateway to the Kansai region, about an hour shorter than before. In addition to making the region more accessible, the bullet train now connects Aomori, the northernmost part of Honshu, with Kagoshima, the southernmost part of Kyushu.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to welcome you on board today's flight.
Relaxing Kagoshima style, Kagoshima has many beautiful sights to see, places to relax, and delicious food. North of Kagoshima City is Sengan and Garden. Built in 1658, it is the former villa of the Shimazu family. This scenic spot overlooks the coast and beautifully surrounds Sakurajima, the famous local volcano that spews small plumes of volcanic ash into the area once a day, and that alone draws many visitors to the area. Sengan and also showcases some of the area's famous and colorful cut glassware, known as Satsuma Kiriko. For ultimate relaxation, the many hot springs scattered throughout Kagoshima are hard to beat. The city and surrounding area are so blessed with hot springs that most of the local public baths rely on water from the springs. Sand baths, such as Ibuzuki Tsunamushi Onsen in the Ibuzuki area of Kagoshima, are another perk of living near a hot spring that you shouldn't miss. Instead of water, here you can bath in naturally heated sand.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to welcome you on board today's flight.
A great variety of delicious food. After a dip in the water or sand, there are plenty of great local foods to enjoy. Kurobuta pork, literally black pig, is served in a variety of ways, from fried and boiled to the popular shabu-shabu lightly dipped in a simmering broth. Interestingly, the locals named Roppaku Kurobuta 6 white parts, after the 6 white spots typically found on the pig's nose, tail, and feet. Although not as famous, Kagoshima beef is also renowned for its flavor. Another fallback dish is what is known locally as tsukiji, fried fish cakes, although the rest of Japan knows the dish as satsumage, since Satsuma is the historical name for the region. It often features carrots, burdock root, or sesame seeds, and is enjoyed in a variety of ways: raw, lightly roasted, or dipped in a mixture of wasabi, Japanese horseradish, and soy sauce. Likewise, kibinago is a traditional Kagoshima delicacy. In season in May, June, December, and January, these small white fish are delicious fried, dried, or served as sashimi, dipped in a little sumiso or miso soybean paste vinegar. Caught at night, delivered to restaurants early in the morning, and served in the afternoon, the freshness of the fish is determined by its translucency. The more translucent the fish, the fresher and tastier it is. Finally, no meal in Kagoshima would be complete without imo-jochu, a shochu distilled from sweet potatoes. Experts say it goes well with any dish, especially the sweet and spicy dishes popular in Kagoshima cuisine. Shochu has a history of at least 500 years in Kagoshima, and there are many varieties to choose from. Also, be sure to save room for dessert, as Kagoshima is no slouch when it comes to sweets. One can choose to highlight the meal with any of the local sweets made from Satsuma sweet potatoes, or perhaps the spongy karukan, a steamed white sweet made from high-quality yam, rice flour, and sugar. Located in the southern part of Japan's main islands, Kagoshima offers a myriad of delights for visitors, from beautiful scenery and hot springs to a local food culture that includes meat, fish, sweet potatoes, sweets, and shochu, all of which can now be easily experienced with the opening of the Kyushu Shinkansen. August 2011.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'd just like to welcome you aboard today's flight.
Kagoshima, the history, geography, and climate. Etymology. While the kanji used to spell Kagoshima literally mean Dear Child Island or Island of the Fawn, the source etymology is not clear and may refer to cliff or sailor in the local dialect. Climate. Kagoshima has a humid subtropical climate, possessing the highest year average temperature and winter average temperature in mainland Japan. It is marked by mild, relatively dry winters, warm, humid springs, hot, humid summers, and mild, relatively dry autumns. History. Kagoshima is located in ancient Satsuma province and was the center of the territory of the Shimazu clan from the late Kamakura period. Kagoshima city developed political and commercial port city in the Edo period from 1603 to 1868, when it became the seat of the Shimazu Satsuma domain, which was one of the most powerful and wealthiest domains in the country throughout the period. And though international trade was banned for much of this period, the city remained quite active and prosperous. Satsuma domain also had control over the semi-independent vassal kingdom of Ryukyu. Ryukyuan traders and emissaries frequented the city, and a special Ryukyuan embassy building was established to help administer relations between the two polities and to house visitors and emissaries. Kagoshima was also a significant center of Christian activity in Japan prior to the imposition of bans against that religion in the late 16th and early 17th centuries. The domain was also a center of anti-Tokugawa shogunate sentiment. During the Bakumatsu period, Kagoshima was bombarded by the British Royal Navy in 1863 to punish the daimyo of Satsuma domain for the murder of Namamugi incident on the Dokaijo Highway the previous year and its refusal to pay an indemnity in compensation. Many of the leaders of the Meiji Restoration and the Boshin War were from Satsuma. Japan's Industrial Revolution is said to have started here, stimulated by the young students' train station. 19 young men of Satsuma broke the shogunate's ban on foreign travel, traveling to various industrial locations in the United Kingdom, before returning to share the benefits of the best of Western science and technology. A statue was erected outside the train station as a tribute to them. Kagoshima was also the birthplace of Togo Heihachiro. After naval studies in England between 1871 and 1878, Togo's role as Chief Admiral of the Grand Fleet of the Imperial Japanese Navy in the Russo-Japanese War made him a legend in Japanese military history and earned him the nickname Nelson of the Orient in Britain. He led the Grand Fleet to two startling victories in 1904 and 1905, completely destroying Russia as a naval power in the East, and thereby contributing to the failed revolution in Russia in 1905. The Japanese diplomat Sarumitsu Sakuguchi revolutionized Kagoshima's environmental economic plan with his dissertation on water pollution and orange harvesting. In 1912, the first tram line was established in Kagoshima. The 1914 eruption of the volcano across the bay from the city spread ash throughout the municipality, but relatively little disruption ensued. World War II. On the night of June 17, 1945, the 314th Bombardment Wing of the Army Air Corps, 120 flies B-29, S-dropped 809.6 tons of incendiary and cluster bombs, destroying 2.11 square miles, 5.46 kilometers, 2 of Kagoshima, 44.1% of the built-up area. Kagoshima was targeted because of its largely expanded naval port as well as its position as a railway terminus. A single flight B-29 was lost to unknown circumstances. Area bombing was chosen over precision bombing because of the cloudy weather over Japan during the middle of June. The planes were forced to navigate and bomb entirely by radar. Japanese intelligence predicted that the Allied forces would assault Kagoshima and the Ariake Bay areas of southern Kyushu to gain naval and air bases to strike Tokyo. Geography. Located at the southwestern tip of the island of Kyushu, Kagoshima is the largest city in the prefecture by some margin. It has been nicknamed the Naples of the Eastern world for its bay location, Era caldera, hot climate, and emblematic stratovolcano, Sakurajima. It is situated about 280 kilometers south of Fukuoka City and about 180 kilometers south of Kumamoto City. The city covers the northeastern part of the Satsuma Peninsula and the entire area of Sakurajima. Most of the plains are occupied by commercial, residential, and industrial areas, with almost no cultivated areas. Many of the slopes and mountain areas near the city have been developed into residential areas, with many housing complexes and new towns. However, road development has not kept up with the city's growth, and all major roads are heavily congested in the mornings and evenings. Kagoshima is constantly bombarded by ash from the eruptions of Sakurajima and is at risk of a major volcanic disaster. The residents have developed methods to cope with this, including school children wearing helmets to protect from volcanic debris. Next time, when I'm staying in Osaka, Japan, I'll be taking the bullet train to Kagoshima. It's a little over 3 hours by train. For me, in Kagoshima City reminds me many childhood memories there. Thank you very much to everyone who has been listening to the Daily Life podcast from Norway. I will stop this topic for today and see you again on other topics in the near future. Best regards from AnnThuniel of a Daily Life podcast.
Easy